Hello students, this is Deepak Kumar. Here I'm going to discuss about the Management Accounting and Control for MBA second semester. In last class we have studied about the Management Accounting, where I have represented as per IFAC, International Federation of Accountants. Now, today we are going to discuss the definition of management accounting as per ICWAI. The full form of the ICWAI is Institute of Cost and Work Accountant of India. This institution says that management accounting is a system of collection of data and presentation of data for relevant economic information relating to an enterprise for planning, controlling and decision making. Now we are going to elaborate this management accounting. As you are observing that it is a system. Management accounting is a system which consists of data of financial accounting and cost accounting, in which a number of information is required to collect. Whether that data is relevant or not, it must be overviewed, it must be identified by the management accountant, and their presentation should also be followed by the management accounting, how that relevant data can be succeeded for the future use. So, presentation of any data is having essential and effective vital role inside the organization from the point of view of management accountant responsibility. These relevant economic information relating to an enterprise means what? An organization have all the economic concern where all these data and presentation should be accurate. For what? For which purpose this information is being collected? This information is collected for the purpose of planning, controlling, decision making. And this is the part of management accounting, where top management have the responsibility to plan, to control, by decision making. So, if you say plan, what is plan? Group of decision making makes a plan. Control, what is the standard of the organization? Whether the actual work is closely to the standard estimate or not, that has to be identified with the support of controlling If there is any lack of control, then remedial action should be taken as soon as possible. So controlling would be there. And decision making, the best decision will be taken in the favor of organization that can profitable to the organization, and these are the responsibility to support the management accounting. So this is the information relevant to ICWAI, who has given the statement of management accounting. Now we are moving on the next definition, that is CIMA. The question is, what is the full form of CIMA? Chartered Institute of Management Association. Chartered Institute of Management Association represent the 5 terms, that is formulation of policy, second one is planning and controlling, for best course of action. Third one is disclosure to shareholder. Disclosure to employee. Decision making So here the formulation of policy, it is represented by the Chartered Institute of Management Association, where formulation of policy is the basic thing, which is the responsibility of organization as a top management. They have to make a strategy, what steps should be taken in future, and process wise system through which the desired goal can be achieved. For that, the policy should be maintained earlier, and on the basis of that policy or strategy or planning, we every employee, middle level managers, all have to perform as per the strategy. So policy is made by the by the top management. And if you talk about the planning and controlling for best course of action, that we have already discussed what is planning and what is controlling. For the best course of action means what activity will be done in the favor of organization through the employee, through the managerial level, or by the top level. It would be considered in a very specific manner, in a very effective manner, through which desired goal can be achieved. And if you talk about the disclosure to shareholder, if we talk about the Chartered Institute of Management Association, where disclosure to shareholder, management accounting disclose all the facts and figure by the different newspaper to the public for what? That is for the selection of companies where they would like to invest their fund, and after certain time interval, they will get that shareholder will get profitability. It cannot be said definitely they will get the profitability. On that moment, they have to also segregate what condition through which they will be able to get the profit. They have to identify in which company amount should be invested. For that, management information must be disclose all the facts and figure to support the investment by the public into the organization or the company. And if you talk about the disclosure to employee, if a management accountant prepare the report, prepare the different kind of financial accounting and cost accounting and activities of or labor, activities of employee, activities of managers, all the activities will be disclosed by the different report. Like in current scenario, you will see different magazines like Outlook and Economics Times, newspaper, Financial Express, Business Outlook, Business Today. All these magazines will give you the support to what is the performance of company, and on the basis of that, employee can aware what grievances is required inside the organization, and it is being published by that company also. So we can say employee get aware what are the strategy of the company, what are the step is taken in the support of company, through which they can have the possibility to get the different grievances by the employee. So this is also very much essential to support the information to employee. Now, decision making for best alternative. Best alternative means what? Different kinds of work is performed inside the organization, but priority ranking should be given inside the organization, and that ranking will give you the best option has to accomplish first of all, then second priority will be given to accomplish inside the organization, through which the demand, the requirement of work can be performed earlier, and then the priority will be given second term, through which work can be accomplished. मतलब कि जो जरूरी है उसको सबसे पहले किया जाना चाहिए, और जो उससे कम रिक्वायरमेंट है उसको बाद में परफॉर्म होना चाहिए. So now we are moving on function of management accounting. In function of management accounting, we will have to discuss the different points, that is as follows. Collection of data. Second one is supply of modified data. Third one is analysis and interpretation of data. Fourth one is planning and forecasting. Fifth one is communication. Sixth one is ensuring control. Seventh is help in decision making. Eighth one is performance evaluation. And the last one is preparation of report. So now we will discuss all these terms one by one. As the first one is collection of data. Through the management accounting as a subject, this is the responsibility of accounting managers to collect the data. When they collect the data, maybe that data would be raw. So that data should be made meaningful and it would be supportable to prepare a financial accounting and cost accounting, which needs a different information to prepare the balance sheet or to prepare the cost report. So, collection of data needs all the financial accounting data, cost accounting data, along with management activity report, whether employee has done their work in a specific time or not. So all these data must be passes to the collection, and this data would be made meaningful for the organization to prepare and for the future use. Now we are moving on. Supply of modified data. What is supply of modified data? This information is being collected in cost accounting and financial accounting. After that, extraction of the data, which is termed as modified. Modified means what? What is required by the different tools and techniques. If you are having the different tools and techniques through which you can extract the valuation which needed for decision making. So supply of modified in supply of modified data, you need to extract the data which can give the meaningful sense to the outsider or inside of the organization in an effective manner, and their use must be appropriate for the purpose. For that purpose, supply of modified data is required. Now, in the analysis and interpretation of data, you will have to analyze all the terms like tool and techniques, like ratio analysis, which comes into for the decision making. Okay, so we will discuss this topic in the next class. Thank you for today. Okay.